What is up, Sagittarius? How are you guys doing? Let's go ahead and throw some more messages on the table for you guys for September. I just want to look and see if I can find any details, situations, or scenarios that, for whatever reason, didn't make it into the other September readings. So you know what to do if you would like a personal reading. All you got to do is check right down there in the description of this video, and you will find the link that will take you straight to that page on my website. And don't forget, I'm running my 6-year anniversary reading sale from now until the end of September, where all of the full personal readings are half price. All right, let's jump on into this. Starting this off with the person you're dealing with and situation troubling you the most. Let's see, anything else we can tell Sagittarius? Now, keep in mind, I'm not checking in this video to see if things have changed. We'll be doing that in the mid-month messages. For now, I just want to see if I missed any details, because I got a fucking Virgo moon and Virgo rising, so want to make sure I got it all on the table, you know? All right, let's see. The boom, hangman. So whatever situation is troubling you the most, it doesn't really look like there's a lot of things progressing and moving forward. The hangman is pretty self-explanatory. He ain't really going nowhere. He ain't really moving. He ain't really seeing no action. You know, he's just kind of hanging there, waiting. Three of Pentacles reverse, Queen of Pentacles, Devil card. Some of you could be dealing with somebody that may have an addiction issue, possibly. For some of you, this has been an on and off type of situation with the Death card reversed, Wheel of Fortune reversed. That has on and off written all over it. Honestly, I know that most of the time when I say that, I point out that that may only be for a few of you, but this kind of feels to me like it's probably been the majority of you. I think minimum 60% of you, have been dealing with an on and off situation, honestly. Thank you for the super chat, Red Advantage. Appreciate you. Thank you. All right. But even if it hasn't been on and off, this looks like something that probably will be. I want to see what that Devil card's all about in their feelings and intentions. I mean, one thing that I don't have, well, the only cup that I have on the table is the Ace of Cups reversed. So it doesn't really look like a heavy mutual love connection here. Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. These two ladies here are the most emotionally detached ladies in the entire tarot. Just saying. Doesn't really look like there's a whole lot of love happening here, is all I'm saying. So real quick, before I forget, the specific signs I have on the table are Scorpio, Capricorn, Aries, Leo. Let's see this person's energy and intentions. See if that Devil card comes back out. I don't really want to speak on it too much unless it comes out again. But so far, it looks like you all haven't really connected much deeper than a sex-based connection. But I don't want to speak on it too much. Let's see this person's true energy, feelings, and wow. Okay. All right. That right there, ladies and gentlemen, is the reason why I have 18 different decks sitting on my table here. That's the reason why. Not only do I really think tarot cards are fucking cool, but that right there, you will never see me pull 2 spreads in a row using the same deck. Unless maybe I'm on the road and I can only bring 1 or 2 decks with me. But when I'm here at home, every time I pull a new spread, I grab a different deck. And that's the primary reason why. So I'm kind of feeling like, honestly, this person has feelings for somebody else. Yeah, Hangman again. Hangman again. Emperor again. I'm feeling like there's somebody else this person's energetically tied to here. Now, like I'll tell a personal client, I'm not allowed to spy on the personal private details of somebody else's personal private life. So are they actually seeing somebody else? I don't know. That doesn't feel like it intuitively here, honestly. Doesn't feel like it, but there's definitely somebody else they have their eye on. Could possibly be an ex that they never got over, or it could just be somebody maybe at the workplace they got a little crush on or something like that. But there's some other energy in here. This person's focused on somebody else. And they don't know what they want or who they want to be with. So, okay. And again, there could be some addiction issues here, but this feels to me like a sex-based connection. We came together, we were both horny, we both liked fucking, and that was pretty much all we had in common, and we never really connected deeper than that, for whatever reason. So, okay. Damn, dog. Well, let's see how it's playing out then. Will things take a turn for the best? Will they take a turn for the worst? Or will that Hangman come out again and things just kind of plateau and, stay kind of blah throughout the month of September? Let's see. Ooh, 3 of Swords. See? I think, well, hang on. 2 more shuffles, 2 more. I think you're going to walk away from this. Yup, you're losing interest. You are losing interest. You're finding out, I think, about a third party in some way or another. I don't know if maybe you're seeing this person texting someone else or I don't know, but I'm feeling like you're finding out about this person being connected to someone else. Finding out about that. Immediately lose interest. Immediately. Boom. Feeling like you about to walk away from this, boo-boo. Yeah. Well, that was quick. Tower card, 8 of Cups. It don't get no more straightforward than that. It may be a shock. Now, I'm going to throw a little side story in here for some of you. There may be a little period where it looks like things are going really good between the two of you. A little bit. And because the Tower card is usually it's usually indicative of being blindsided by something. It's sudden, abrupt, and unexpected. But it's really usually not that unexpected. I mean, that's a different topic for a different video, but very random, seemingly random. So let's get the advice here, man. What's the advice? Boo boop be doo. Boo boop be doo. Boo 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 buddy doo. Blue de blue buddy blue. Ooh, 4 of Swords. Lay low. Lay low. Hang on. Okay, yeah, Chariot reversed. Slow down and lay low. Yeah, whenever somebody ends up showing you their true colors, walking away is never the wrong decision, ever. I get that question fairly frequently, where somebody's walked away from a person or a situation in which they've shown their true colors. They've exposed who they really are. Never is walking away from somebody who shows you their true colors the wrong decision, ever. But lay low. You choose to walk away from a situation like this, especially something that tears you apart to walk away from. Lay low. The last thing you need to be worried about is jumping into a new relationship. Jumping straight into a new relationship right after you get your heart broke is no different than running to the bar and getting drunk. It's no different. No different than running to the dope man and getting high. It's the exact same thing. It's the same energy. It's the exact same energy manifested in a little bit different of a way. So lay low and focus on collecting your thoughts. Focus on your healing. Focus on anything and everything but trying to jump in with a new person and distracting yourself from your heartbreak. But yes. Okay, when the Seven of Swords becomes known, when the Seven of Swords reveals itself, yes, the Eight of Cups is the answer. Always. Always. Always, always, always. All right, let's take a look at what is due to come in next, though. When it's time. What's due to come in next when it's time? Who's the next person the universe is bringing into your life? Any details we missed about that? Six of Wands reversed. Knight of Wands reversed. Well, we do got the Ace of Cups Hierophant there. So that's a good thing. But you are really afraid of wasting your time. Like some of you are a little bit overly cautious. Worried about wasting your time. This person may have some baggage. Could be like baggage, baby mama, baby daddy. Or it could just be vibrational baggage. You know? And that's most people. I think most people jumping into relationships in 2024 are still carrying all their vibrational baggage from their last one because they don't know what to do with it. Most people don't know what in the hell to do with that, you know, so they just bring it into the next relationship. I don't think this is intended to be something short term. I don't think so. I don't think this is a short-term temporary contract. I do think that this is a long-term soul contract. I think so. I don't know what it is you're so concerned about. I guess we'll find out here in a minute what it is you're concerned about. It's not really telling me if you're like seeing something in this person that raises an eyebrow or if you're just being cautious for no reason other than to just be cautious. I don't know yet. So let's look at the next person's feelings, energy, and intentions. Let's see. Make sure no devil cards, no Seven of Swords come out. Let's see. What's their true feelings, energy, and intentions for Pentacles reversed? So they do want to let go of the past. They do have baggage, but they are trying to let go of it. I don't think they have intentions of like trying to run back to a past person. They do have a fear of abandonment. They do have a fear of rejection. That usually comes from unhealed trauma. Chariot, King of Swords reversed. So they are kind of still holding on to some bitterness from their last relationship. It looks like they're coming from a pretty decent place. They got some insecurity issues, you know, low self-confidence, little to no self-esteem. They feel an unusually strong connection with you, unusually strong, and that kind of intimidates them even more, but it doesn't look like they're coming from a bad place. So while you got your defenses up, or whatever it is that you're doing, being cautious, it's not coming from a bad place. It's really not. But they don't know how to heal from their baggage. They don't know how to do that. They don't know what to do with their baggage. So they just pretty much think if they just wait, it'll go away. That's what most people think. But it's not coming from a bad place, though. All right, well, let's see how it plays out for the first 30 days. How's it going to play out for the first 30 days? Will it take a turn for the best, take a turn for the worst, or just be slow and boring? 10 of Cups reversed. So you're not really at that happily ever after phase in the first month. And ain't nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, 6 of Cups reversed. All right. The anxiety and the nervousness is going away, though. Probably going to be a pretty slow first month. Oh, y'all are probably going to butt heads in the first month. Maybe it's moving a little bit too slow for you. Maybe you would like things to move a little bit, not necessarily fast, but smoother. Because this person just kind of seems like they're acting a little bit, what's the word? A little sketchy, low self-confidence, low self-esteem, insecurity issues. So they're acting a little bit sketchy. And I don't know, if that catches you on the wrong day, you might have a low tolerance for that and might get a little bit irritated, pissed off, and annoyed. But big picture, though, by the time we get to month 1, day 31 of this next connection coming in, retrospectively, the nervousness and the anxiety will begin to subside, because I do think that you can tell at the deepest level that this person does mean well. I think so. Any advice? Any advice? Well, you know what? And this is a slippery thing to talk about. I'm always trying to think of a new way to word this. So, with this advice, don't take it the wrong way, because it's not all on you. Okay, but I haven't thought of a better way to word this yet. But when you very first connect with a new person, one thing that's very important is that you make sure that you provide an environment when somebody is in your presence in which that person feels safe letting their guard down and opening up and expressing who they really are. Now, again, it's not all on you, but it is important that you do focus on that. Make sure that you aren't doing or saying anything or acting in any type of way that's going to trigger somebody's defenses, Even if it's not toward them. It's really easy, like when you very first connect with somebody new, if they're just generally snappy and easily irritated and pissed off, or they just kind of seem like a loose cannon just in general, it's easy to throw your defenses up and be like, whoa, I ain't telling you shit. I ain't telling you nothing about me. You seem like a loose ass fucking cannon. Hell nah, man. You know what I'm saying? But again, like I said, it's not all on you. There's only so much you can do. You can come across as cool as a glass of ice water, but they could still have that guard up sky high. And if you make 100% sure that while in your presence, this person is as calm and cool and everything is as cool as possible, and they still choose to keep that guard up, that's on them. But that's the main thing that I would focus on for the first month with this person. I think it'll do you some good. It'll do them some good. All right, now let's take a look and see what's going on with your ex. What's going on with Sagittarius' ex? What's happening with the ex? If you're not here inquiring about an ex, this is not for you. Let's see. Boom. Ooh, they're giving you the silent treatment. They don't know how to approach you. Yeah. Seven of Swords. Is it surprising to see the Seven of Swords come up? So right now, their number one priority is to try to find somebody new. Doesn't really look like they're being too successful with that. But again, I'm not allowed to spy on the details of their life. So far, the energy coming off of them, though, doesn't really feel like they're having a good time with their love life. But they don't really know how to approach you. So I think that if they saw what they considered to be a good opportunity, they would probably slide up in your DMs. But unless they see a good opportunity, they're probably not planning on showing up anytime soon in your inbox. I think they're also pretty convinced that you're still in love with them. They're pretty convinced of it. But I don't know. I think they're really curious as to how you feel about them. Really curious. They're really leaning towards thinking that you're still in love with them. But I don't know, man. They're waiting on you to reach out. I think they're too scared to. It's not telling me why, though. Usually, whenever that energy comes through like that, it'll usually tell me why. Why are they too afraid to come forward? Usually, it'll say something like they're afraid that you're mad at them, or whatever they did was just so horrible that nobody in their right mind would ever go back to a person like that. But it's not even telling me here why they're too afraid to come forward. It's not telling me why. Well, let's see how they feel about you. Let's see if that Seven of Swords come out again. Boo boo be doo. Let's see how they feel about you, what their true energy and intentions look like. Boo boo be doo. Ooh, they still love you. They still love you. Yes, they does. Yes, they does. Ace of Cups reverse, though. They don't want you to know that. Looks like they're pretty, yeah, I don't know. They're, the more time passes, the more they're really just starting to kind of lean towards thinking that they thought you was in love with him, but maybe you're not. So the more time passes, the more they're kind of leaning towards that idea. Well, maybe Sagittarius really ain't in love with me no more. But either way, and again, it's not telling me why. That's the only thing that bugs me here, is usually I get a little hint, a little crumb as to why. But it's not telling me why. For whatever reason, they're just straight up walking away, putting on a show for you, too. I wondered if that was going to come out. I kind of had a feeling in the last spread. I didn't want to say it, though, because I didn't have the card for it. But, yeah, they're putting on a show, hoping that you're watching. You know, so those of you who may be watching them, either openly or from a burner account, and it looks like they doing so good, looks like they happy, they've moved on, and this and that. No, they ain't. No, they ain't. They ain't doing that great. No. No. Okay. It don't look like they be taking no action, no. They are waiting on the right opportunity. Like I said, if they see what they would consider to be a good opportunity, they probably would slide up in your DMs. Now, what do I mean when I say that? I think I already told you all this, either this month or last month, but what would an ex consider to be a good opportunity to come forward? Think about it. A point of vulnerability, right? Like whoever you're dating cheated on you. You got broke up with. You got your heart broke. Your dog got hit by a car. Granny's in the hospital on life support. Something traumatic. Like if they start seeing you posting boo-hoo shit, they might start thinking, this might be a good opportunity to slide up in there. Don't go doing that, though. Don't go doing that. Don't take that and think, oh, well, I'm going to post boo-hoo shit to make them reach out to me. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. I know most of you won't. I have a feeling that I could just feel at least one of you, the light bulb came on when I said that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't turn it into an emotionally manipulative game. That's what that would be if you did that. That's emotional manipulation. And nothing irritates the shit out of people on social media more than emotionally manipulative, little boo-hoo, pity party fucking people who are starved for attention. Don't we all have that one Facebook friend? God damn, I know I have one that I can think of. And if you go to this person's timeline, literally every fucking thing this person has posted for the last 6 years has been nothing but boo-hoo, poor pitiful me shit. Like, God damn, you fucking miserable ass. And it's annoying, you know? Anyway, I'm ranting. Okay, so let's get the advice on this situation. Let's get the advice. Boo boop be doo. Boo boop be doo. Uh-oh. 7 of Swords reversed. You know what that means, right? That means if you keep playing the same game, you're going to keep winning the same prize. Yeah, this is kind of... So this advice is going to be given in the form of not telling you what you should or shouldn't do, but just letting you know the energy that's available, and you take that information and do with it what you will. So here's the question. Do you feel like repeating that cycle all over again? Do you honestly believe that things are going to be different if you do it again? Because I promise you they won't. This person is not who you think they are. They were not who you thought they were. The relationship you was in with this person was not what you thought it was. This person was holding you back from reaching your full potential. Basically, remaining tied to this person and spinning in circles with this person will keep you trapped and locked in that frequency, the frequency that attracted them in, and you will never really experience anything different in life other than what you've been experiencing with this connection. So the question is, how many times does a cycle have to repeat itself before you realize that this is just what it's going to be every fucking time? Open-ended question. Open-ended question. How many times? I don't know about you, but I'm the type, I've gotten to the point in my life now where I don't give people second chances. I just don't. You show me who you truly are? Oh, okay. Later. Later. That's who you are? Okay. Later. That's just me. I'm not saying do it my way. That's just how I roll. But how many times does a person have to show you their true colors before you realize that that's who they are? How many times does a cycle have to repeat itself before you realize that that's just what's going to happen every time? Does it have to repeat itself twice, 3 times, 4 times, 10 times? I know people who have been spinning in circles with the same person and the same on and off, in and out relationship for 12, 15 years. I've seen it. So, and at the end of the day, when a person is stuck in that kind of situation, you really can't tell them anything because everybody already fucking has. You know that everybody and their granny's, uncle's, sister's cousin has fucking told them, you know, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you going back to them? You can't tell them nothing. They have to learn themselves. You got to step back and let them learn themselves. So that's just the advice for this situation here. If you want to just repeat a cycle, if you want to just repeat this shit right here, by all means, be my guest. If you want to keep living your life like this, by all means, be my guest. But if you have the courage to make the difficult decision that you know needs to be made, regardless of how it feels, there's blessings waiting for you on the horizon. So I'll leave you with this. The pain that comes with breaking a cycle is temporary. But the pain that comes with repeating a cycle is permanent. Take that information and do with it what you will. All right, y'all, I feel like those were the messages that my Sagittarius family needed to hear. So I am going to go ahead and end this video here. Thanks again for tuning in and playing along. Don't forget to check the description of the video if you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading. And don't forget, I'm running my 6-year anniversary reading sale from now until October 1st, where my full personal readings are half price. So, yeah, that's about it. All right, y'all, I'm out of here now. I wish you love, luck, light, and prosperity on your journey. Stay blessed.